Hey everyone, it's the Art of Warlord here, and I'm here with...
Vanessa Mythdust.
Yes, it's awesome to be here to interview you today, and we are actually going to be doing the Grand Tourney Arena.
It's exciting. Can't wait.
Okay, so first question.
I'm ready.
Well, people may or may not know this, but Vanessa is very, very into Pet Derby. So what do you find most interesting about Pet Derby?
I like how different it is each race. Like, not every race is the same, and especially, like, every strategy requires certain pets. You have to make more pets, and I just find that adventure really exciting. Just seeing all the pets people have and seeing how they work and seeing how I can adjust to beat them. Just that challenge for me.
Yeah, not a lot of people do Pet Derby. My friend was committed to be doing Pet Derby one time, and then we started questing some more, and he just kind of forgot about it.
I
So
hit the wrong spell. I meant to blade, but
you're
oops.
fine. It'll be great. Uh,
Oh, it almost killed.
Tell us about the Untold Spiral and what inspired you to create that website.
Well, I was actually never a blogger until I got an invite from Adventures of the Spiral. They wanted me to do a guest post about Derby, and I was like, okay, sure. I love Derby. I'll be happy to shed some light on it. And I did 3 guest posts there. And about a few weeks later, they came back to me and said, hey, we really loved your post. How about you come on permanently? And I said yes. And I blogged there for a little over a year. And I think after that, I was just like, you know what? I just have this gut feeling that I should go on my own. I think I'm ready. I've established myself on Adventures of the Spiral. And Sheldon Cooper helped me set up the website. He walked me through it. He's awesome. And I started doing posts there. And I'm really happy with how it's come and how responsive the community has been to it. They've been really, really supportive. And I'm really thankful for that.
Like, I've heard about it, but like I just recently visited it because it always seems like this is where I'm kind of ignorant on the matters sometimes is I feel like I have a good understanding of this game, and then I'm like, if I want to find something I'll find it myself. So but yeah, no, you're all about sharing that knowledge.
Yeah, I also like to do unique posts there because I feel like a lot of fan sites just do game news, and I try to do like song parodies. I do a few like story posts, like I did Letters to Malice there, Letter to Cyrus Drake. I like to do things that other people aren't doing. I like to stand out.
Yeah, I know how that goes. We gotta get rid of this storm bubble though. Sorry, goodbye storm bubble. Saga of Heroes, just so you know. Um, so I also see that you're a mercenary on, isn't it Mercenaries for Hire?
Yep,
Oh,
Mercenaries 101.
fizzled. Okay, yeah. What does it mean being a mercenary to you? I know that sounds kind of weird, but
I
well,
think it means being a mentor, being a teacher, helping people through the game. But we're not a get it done service. We're not just going to kill everything for you. We're going to teach you how the cheats work. We're going to teach you how to get through the dungeon safely so you can take your friends through. It's really a teaching kind of group. That's what it means to be helping people and being a mentor and teacher.
cool. Okay. I keep on saying cool within the past week, and it's
I
really
like it. It's
annoying
a
me.
catchphrase.
It's annoying me. I used to be addicted to the word peachy. People would be like, "How are you today?" I'm doing peachy. I'm just peachy today. I'm just like, stop it. I never told you what you could call me, by the way. You can call me Morgan.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's just what everyone calls me by. There, okay.
Hey, Morgan.
I feel useless right now because
I have a shadow pip.
yeah, I have a shadow pip as well, but no Mystic.
Right.
How did you start off in the community?
Uh, like how do I start playing or how do I start getting involved in like organizations?
Uh, how about both?
Okay. Well, I'm actually one of those few who wanted to play based off of a commercial I saw. So I saw it on TV. I'm like, wow, that looks cool. Then I signed up. My Myth Wizard was my very first wizard, and that's the one I currently play. And I actually soloed most of the game. I've talked about this quite a lot, quite a much. That's not a thing. uh, and whenever I needed help, I actually posted at Mercenaries 101. I just stumbled onto them when I was on Wizard 101 Central one day. I was like, wow, this looks cool. And I posted for help, and I was just in awe by their efficiency and their teaching methods. And they're all just so friendly, so I just stuck around them. I helped them out with some events, helped them assist a few other clients. And about, like, I want to say it was a year, maybe a little over a year. I knew it was a long period of time. They actually asked me to come into the group. When I was in Texas visiting colleges, I was on the Riverwalk, and I looked down at my phone to check the time, and I got a message from Prince of Shadows, who's the co-leader. And I was like, wait, why is he sending me a message? And he's like, do you have a minute? I'm like, yeah. He's like, are you interested in being a merc? I was like, yeah, but I had to play it cool. And I was like, yep, I'm so interested. And then I went into training, had my test run. Those were fun. Then I finally became a merc like a month after I entered training. Yeah, that's how I became a merc. That had nothing to do with the question, did it?
Well, if that's how you started off in the community.
Yeah, that is pretty much. And then the whole derby thing. I started racing to collect all the badges.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, that's actually how it started, because I wanted the Pet Warlord badge. And I was using my questing pet, which wasn't the smartest thing to do when you're starting out, but I didn't know much. I didn't like research anything beforehand. It worked until I got to pet night, and I was like, this isn't working anymore. I reached out to Caspian, who was the only derby tournament master at the time. She ended up hatching a few pets with me, taught me a few things. Then I got my Pet Warlord badge, but I was like, I really like this. I'm gonna stick around. I joined a few tournaments on Central. I helped her out with a few events, some tournament ideas, just basic input, and she asked Jester to make me a tournament master, and that was my second big position in the community.
See, I have such a small one compared to all of you, because all mine are so unofficial. My positions in this like this Wizard 101 fandom.
That's alright.
I don't know. You know?
I actually got tournament master before Merc, but I feel like most people know me more as a Merc than as a tournament master.
Well, all I know you is as Vanessa Mythdust, so, I don't know if that's everyone.
That works.
I just know because I worked with you a bit during those runs with KI.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I can't go a day in game without someone recognizing me.
Ah.
They'll be like, you're the merc, or you're the vlogger, you're Vanessa Mythdust. And I'm like, yeah, can I get a picture with you? And I always say sure, because I don't want to be one of those people who really standoffish, because I know some people do that. They've done it to me before I was big, and I don't want other people to feel like that.
Yeah.
Because I know some people who, when they get popular, because arguably I'm pretty well known, I know some people, they just kind of change, and I've seen that happen both in real life and in this game. And I'm so aware of that, and I don't want that to happen to me. So whenever somebody sends me a message or tries to talk me in game, I try my hardest to stay in talk with them as long as I can.
What's your favorite aspect of Wizard 101?
I would say the community. I love being in the community, hanging out with people in the community, all the different fan sites, the different people, watching the videos, just hanging out with everybody, especially the community events, like the fan site festival that just happened. That was pretty awesome. Everyone coming together, pulling off this huge event.
See, that was the one day that I actually had plans to go somewhere.
Oh, man.
And I was working on a cosplay the entire day.
At least that's fun.
Yeah. But no, I'm like, it's a nice 70-degree out day. I'm out in the middle of the country at my friend's house. We worked that night on the cosplay. We're out in the hay fields on the four-wheelers for the entire day. And I'm like, I kind of wish I could be there right now.
It was really fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I always hear people saying that they love this community and they love being a part of it because there's always a place for everyone. And the thing is, it's not a like, it is a big community, but it's not one of those giant communities that you can't ever get your voice in on. You can
Because
always
you find the area that you're interested in. If you're a pet person, you hang out with the pet people and you discuss pet things. Like, there's just subgroups of the community where you can find your niche.
Yeah. How did you become a guest writer at MMORPG?
I was invited to visit the King's Isle offices in Austin in August, so a few months ago. I met up with Leela and Tom. They walked me around. They showed me the KI Live room. I met a few developers. Met Jeff Toney. He did my doodle, which is now my avatar. I also met Julia from KI. They just showed me how things worked. And after we went to lunch, I got a plain burger, which they teased me for. And Julia drove us, so yes, I've been in her car, which was awesome, just saying.
Is it a nice car?
Yes, actually, it wasn't what I was expecting. I was expecting Julia to have this really small car.
You were expecting, like, the smart car, and then you got, like, the Hummer.
But, like, yeah, it was like, I think it was a Hummer. It was like a big truck type thing. And I was surprised, but I was like, yeah, rock on. That's pretty cool. I like when I get the unexpected. Anyway, after lunch, we went back to the offices because I was waiting for my parents to pick me up. And that is when Tom asked me about possibly doing an MMORPG article. And I was like, yeah, just let me know, because at the time, obviously, Polaris wasn't out, and that's what it was going to be about. And I said, yeah, just whenever you want me to do it, just contact me. So time went by, and I hadn't heard from him, so I reached out to him and said, hey, if you still want me to write that article, it seems like it's coming up soon. Would you still want me to do it? He's like, yeah, sure. And I did it, and I thought it was going to be a one-time thing. So I went all out. I did the acronym. I did COLD, cold, and then I did something for each of the letters. Because I wanted to go all out if it was going to be my only article there. And they loved it, MMORPG loved it, and I think it was a few days later, it really wasn't that long, I got another email from Tom saying that the people at MMORPG wanted to bring me on permanently as a guest writer. So I'm unpaid, but I know that MMORPG is such a well-known website, so when I go out and try to get a job, I know that'll look good, and I enjoy doing it. I just enjoy writing. That's why I blog, that's why I don't mind doing the column, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, everything that you, like, seem to do is starting to get really well known.
Yeah, I'm appreciative of that, but I'm also really surprised. Like, I never expected this. I don't know. I'm like, how did I get here?
I know.
I got here, but it's just so surreal.
Yeah. Okay, so this one's the last one, I think.
But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I really admire people who do things because they love it. Like, I get this question all the time, like, how do you become famous? And I'm thinking to myself, you're asking the wrong question. You should ask yourself what you're passionate about, and just do that. Don't worry about becoming famous. That was never my intention. It just sort of happened by itself. I never wanted to blog because I want to get famous. Like, no, I want to blog because I love writing, because I want to share information, because I want to help people. So that's my advice to people who want to get famous, in quotation marks. Just find something you're passionate about and just don't worry about that.
Yeah, I don't get paid to do this at all, and honestly, it wouldn't look good on a resume anyway. Like, my stuff-wise, because I'm going into a welding career. they're probably like, plays video games. Why would I?
Coordination. Also coordination.
Yeah, this finger coordination right here.
It's really hardcore right
this
here.
This wasp. Okay, our last question.
Alright.
That was a bit of a tongue twister on my part for some reason. So, let me pick my card first. There you go. Regular PvP versus pet PvP. In your opinion, which is better? This might seem like a biased choice for you.
Well, of course I'm gonna say Derby.
That is all the questions that we have for today. I would like to thank you, Vanessa, for joining me today. Anything you would like to say before we go?
Thank you for having me. I had a lot of fun. You're awesome.
Oh, thank you. So yeah, this is where we say goodbye.
Alright.
See
Have a
ya.
good day, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey everyone, it's the Art of Warlord, and I'm here with...
And Ace.
Oh yeah. Today I'm going to be doing an interview with him, just for you guys to get to know him more. You've seen my artist videos, so now